Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing an introduction to sharps and flats. So if you remember the B flat scale that we did a little while ago, so basically when you started on C here and then you worked your way up to the C on the higher octave. So one thing to notice about that scale we did was we always took full steps. And what full steps mean is so you're going from C to D to E to F with nothing in between. So we didn't take any half steps in that scale. And one easy way to think about this is if you have a piano at home or a keyboard. If you don't, you can just search up piano keys. So if you envision a piano in front of you, then we'd be hitting the white keys, but the black keys in between, we didn't touch those. And the black keys on piano are known as sharps and flats, right? So the same applies to instruments like the bass clarinet. And basically what sharps and flats are, these are half steps in between these notes, so C, D, E, F, G. So for example, going from C to D, there is a half step in between, so which is C sharp, right? So C sharp is higher than a C, but it's a little lower than a D. So today we're going to learn some of these sharps and flats now that we know the notes from C to C, so the B flat scale, but we don't know the notes in between. And these sharps and flats are going to come in handy when you're doing other scales that require these sharps and flats, and also the chromatic scale, which is a scale that specifically goes up by half steps, so you'll need to know all the sharps. So today what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to be learning about the sharps and flats from C here, this note, to G, where you take all fingers off. Yeah, so there's 8 notes that we're going to be learning today that are between C and G. So those 8 notes are C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F. There's nothing between E and F, as you can see on the piano keys. And then we have F sharp and then G to top it off. And you already know the C, D, E, F, G because we've done the B flat scale. So all you need to know are the sharps and flats now. So now let's take a look at each of the 8 notes by themselves, starting with C. So take half step up, you get C sharp. Another half step, D. Another half step, D sharp. One more, you get E. Another one, you get F. Nothing between E and F, as I said. One more, you get F sharp. Then lastly, G. So if you put all of those notes together, it should sound like this. So that's basically it for today. We spent some time discovering the half steps in between C and G. Next class, we're going to fill in the other half steps that are missing right now. So all the half steps within the B flat scale. And then after we learn that, we're actually going to do the entire chromatic scale, which I'm probably going to divide into 2 parts just so you guys can learn it a bit easier. So by the end of a couple lessons, you guys should know all the flats and sharps that we have on the bass clarinet. But that's it for now, so see you guys next time.
Jesus knows the hurt we feel inside our broken